Hi there, Lester Fields here. So, Meat Week returned this week as a reward for taking down a bunch of scorch beasts around Appalachia. And in the shadow of the return of the fan favorite event, Bethesda also made a few announcements in their latest Inside the Vault article that seemed to fly a little under the radar, insofar as it relates to their relevancy to what a lot of folks have been wanting to see in the game, as well as the fact that I've not really seen a lot of folks talk about these reveals. No worries though, as Lester Fields is here to bring the information to the forefront for all you Vault Dwellers. First up is a bit of good news in the form of the inclusion of a quality of life feature that folks have been asking for from as far back as the beta: perk loadouts. There wasn't much to read about the new system, as Bethesda admits it is still very much a work in progress, and it will be a ways off before they'll be able to start sharing any details. They did say it's currently planned for early 2020 though, so at least it's not too far off, and hopefully we'll hear more about it soon. This next bit is a little disappointing for those folks who are excited about the legendary player system coming to Fallout 76. This was talked about somewhat at length during QuakeCon at Bethesda's Fallout 76 panel when, discussing the 2019 roadmap, the legendary player perk system was said to be planned for later on in 2019, and though I figured it would take a backseat to the massive Wastelanders DLC coming in November, still I thought that we'd see it before the end of the year. Unfortunately, that's no longer the case. Again, Bethesda doesn't have much to say about the system, apart from that it's now scheduled for first quarter 2020. They did mention that their plans had to be adjusted while they worked on other things, which is understandable given the ambitious nature of Wastelanders. The one silver lining is that giving the team more time to work on the update will hopefully result in a smoother, more well-rounded experience for all of us when it finally does launch. And I'm willing to wait a few extra months for what sounds like a really awesome addition to the main game, if it means the new system is even more polished than what we would have gotten if it released sooner. A bit of interesting news is that Bethesda announced plans to get a dedicated public test server up and running sometime in 2020. They've promised to give the lowdown on more details once they get at least most of the kinks out, and will also be providing players info on how we can participate in it. And finally, some sad news for those who enjoy survival mode. As detailed in the previous Inside the Vault article, Bethesda has decided to disable the mode as of October 1st, and at the very least for the foreseeable future, it seems. This is disappointing for those folks who like survival mode, and though it doesn't affect me or the way I play Fallout 76, I can certainly understand any frustration and anger aimed at this decision. Bethesda has promised that neither Adventure Mode nor Nuclear Winter will see any changes from this adjustment, though they do say that after Wastelanders launches, they'll revisit player feedback and make additional changes to the main Fallout 76 game to improve PvP in fun new ways. And that's all for now. I expect a big influx of news very soon about the Wastelanders DLC, and I'll make every effort to cover as much of it as possible here before the update launches. Stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers, and until next time, thanks so much for watching.